This is a review of the 2016 Mini Cooper S in convertible form. This applies also to the 2017. They haven't really changed anything. I hope you'll find this review useful and interesting. There is understandably very little rear space in the trunk. There's little free publicity there. Thanks a lot, Ross. The seats do fold down. To own this car, you must love the exterior. Looking at it from the front lights look almost Porsche-like actually. The interior, the doors are well done. There's a green light there in the door pull. Very nice, good quality, nice design. This interior was roomy enough for the front passengers. The seats were incredible actually, very high level. Could have come out of a $50,000 car really. And in fact, this vehicle equipped as is with taxes does cost $50,000. The leather quality is top-notch, as you can see from this close-up. These seats comfortably hold you in place. As you drive this car, you can drive it like a go-kart, except it feels anything but that. It's actually super refined. In fact, on the road it felt more like a BMW actually. The driver interfaces have a quality feel, and this small dash actually has a very straightforward design. I like using it. This model came with a rear view camera, and the rear 3/4 blind spot is ginormous. The drive modes are selected by a ring around the transmission, and the rear seat room is almost non-existent, as you can see in this convertible mode. It's probably better in the coupe. Standard Minis come with a 3-cylinder turbo. The S's are a 4-cylinder turbo, 134 HP, 162 torque, and 189 HP and 207 torque, each delivering their torque at 1250 RPM. Fuel economy with the Mini Cooper S Coupe, which is the one most people will buy, is 7 on the highway, 10 in the city. Here are my thoughts on the road. The first thing you notice about this vehicle on the move is just how fun it is to drive. Now, this particular model comes with a manual transmission, and I'm certainly not one of those people who's like saying that the manual transmission is awesome and everyone should have one. But I'm just saying, in this kind of small car, it's very good. This thing darts around in the city, really nice. It's a wonderful driving experience. And there's another thing that I notice is that when I drive a Mini, I tend to notice how many there are on the road. There are actually quite a few. Much different from that Mini Countryman I drove about 1.5 years ago. That one was lethargic. I didn't like the way it drive. This is a really good Mini/BMW driving experience. Although this particular model is quite expensive in convertible form, the interior is of good quality. There's no rattles. There's soft touch materials everywhere. The ergonomics are quirky. They're not always that good. It's sometimes a little bit complicated, but charming nonetheless. It has its own ringtones when, for example, the door is open. It has its own little chimes. It's got a reasonable quality feel to everything. Innovative features like this engine start button right here, which is kind of cool. It's like a toggle switch. These small but efficient gauges are pretty good, I'd say. I find they're good, and the heads-up display is the cheap model with the plastic thing that comes up. That's going to break once in a while. It's going to cost a fortune, but until it does help you keep your eyes on the road. Road noise is surprisingly subdued. It's not a tin can when you're driving it, and on the highway it's bearable despite the convertible top. The materials inside, well, this steering wheel is really good. It's got a nice, I would have to say, a durable leather and less of a soft leather. The seats have feel really high-end, have a nice color, contrasts well with the black interior. Really nice little car, this. Driving it around here, I've got the turbocharged engine. It's very peppy. Handles very well. Like I said, it's darty, yet it doesn't feel like a go-kart. It feels pretty planted. Look, I've got a Mini Cooper right in front of me right now. So, yeah, if you're in love with the exterior, you have to be in love with the exterior to buy this car, because the interior is okay. It's very good. I think you're getting your money's worth with this car. It's got a high price, but just from the styling and the interior quality, it is a bit better than those other compacts who are selling for perhaps less. There is the reliability that's a little bit of an issue. People at work who've had Minis have told me that they've had a few trips to the garage. It wasn't the end of the world, but it's not, you're not getting a Toyota there. It's not the bank of Toyota. Goes pretty fast, hugs the road really well. Really good, really smooth, nice to drive. Wow, that's pretty fun, you know. You don't get that from many cars nowadays. It feels light on its feet. So that is the review of the Mini Cooper.